Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to get all of these items in Epic Minigames. They're having their 10-year quest update, I guess, and this is going to be a pretty fast video, but trust me, it's not going to go as fast as I'm making it seem. I played for hours to get these items, so I'm going to stop wasting your time, and I'm just going to tell you, get straight to the point to how to get it. So, let's go. First thing you're going to do is you're going to talk to Epic Guy, he's right there, and then he's going to tell you his problem, that all of his friends are busy with fixing their things, and he's going to take you upstairs. Then you're going to talk to him again, and then he's going to send you off to his friends. The first person we're going to go to is going to be Dude. He's going to be upstairs, and he needs you to find 2 Bloxies. One of those Bloxies is in the map, the lobby, but the second one is in a mini game. Then you're going to go to Cereologist. He needs a wrench. Then, by the lighthouse, you're going to go to Mika Zombie, and he needs you to find 4 gears around the map using a metal detector. Then, Azarctic needs beans and fish. Then you're going to do the obby, well, only half of the obby, to find Shameless Shady. And all they're going to need is a teleporting device so they don't have to complete the obby to get to the party. This is a pretty easy one. Then you're going to make your way outside into the water, where you're going to find Worthy Shining Kazoo. All they're going to need is 6 yellow balloons. Those are pretty easy to find. You can find them in pretty much any mini game, but the other items are a little harder to find, I guess. So the first thing we're going to do is give Azarctic the beans for his dog, and then he's going to want a fish. But we're not going to give him the fish yet. We're going to go to Cereologists, and we're going to get a torch and melt the wrench that they need. So go 2 stories up, and here's the wrench. You're just going to get the torch, light it with the torch, melt the ice, get the wrench, and then we're going to give it to Cereologist. And he's going to basically use it to fix his cart and in turn give you a party horn. I think that would be the first one you should do, like I'm showing you. It's the easiest and most straightforward. Then the second one I would do is Azarctic's, because it's pretty easy as well. He only needs you to buy beans and then find a fish. So I've already gotten him the beans, so let's go ahead and find the fish. It's always going to be in the water between that blue and yellow boats. I think those are the battleship boats, so just give him that, and then in turn he'll immediately give you the blue inflatable dog. So that'll be done already. And then I would tell you to do Dude's quest, which is finding the Bloxies. And the first one's always going to be behind the art museum, and then the second one's in a mini game, like I said before. But we'll worry about that later. So now just make your way to Mika Zombie at the lighthouse, and then give him the metal detector, and he'll tell you to use it and find 4 gears on the map. These gears, all you have to do is just follow the white line that's appearing on your screen. And I don't know what happens here, but I start going all over the place. I did this in my alternative account, and when I was in my main account there was a gear right there, but in my alternative account there wasn't, so I'm assuming everybody has different gear placements. So yeah, that's what's happening here. I'm just all over the place. But once you give those to him, he's going to give you the confetti launcher. That's what I believe he's going to give you. This is also a really easy one. Just put your sound up and listen to the beeps if you don't want to just rely on the white lines, because it will beep really loud and really fast when you're near the gears. So yeah, this is a pretty straightforward one as well. And after checking back, he's not going to give you the confetti launcher. He's going to give you the confetti aura. I don't know what to call that. I think it's just an aura or an effect. An effect, okay. But now you can't really do anything else, so you're just gonna play mini games, and you can get the yellow balloon, you can get the translator like I'm getting it right now, and the other Bloxy. So as you can see, they're just in random mini games. This part of the quest is very different from the next part of the quest, which you do have to play certain mini games, but I'll show you guys all of that in a second. So since you just saw me get the Bloxy and the translator, that means that our Or Dude quest and the Shameless Shady quest is complete. So I'm gonna make my way up to Or Dude again and give him both of the Bloxies, and he's gonna set them up, and in turn he's gonna give you the Party Goer title. Then I'm gonna go make my way through the obby and give the translator to Shady. Almost there. Okay, and then that gives you the pizza box. So now I'm gonna keep playing games to get the rest of the balloons. It does take a little while to get these balloons because not every game is like this where you can walk around and find the balloons. Some games like archery, you can't really do anything other than click your screen. So it might take a little while, but these are some of the examples of mini games that you can play to find them if you're the type of person that just wants to pick a mini game to find these balloons in. But yeah, so it's a little time lapse of what I had to do to get these balloons. And I will say, prepare yourself, because if this part of the quest is not tedious, the next part is gonna make you wish you were doing other things in life. But yeah, so just give that to Worthy Shining Kazoo, and then in turn, I think he's the one that gives you the confetti launcher. Okay, no, he gives you the balloon. Makes sense. So now you're gonna make your way back up to the epic guy, and Shining Kazoo, he's gonna take a little while to get to the table because he has to make his way through the entire map and place each balloon specifically. So just wait for him, and then there's a little scenery. Okay, so he's gonna freeze them all, and this is where the second part of the quest comes in. You're gonna get the iron staff, and you're gonna need to play mini games, specifically the ones that were created by these creators. So if you need the blue one, you're gonna have to play a mini game that was created by the blue guy. As you can see, I played one of his mini games, and then I was given his crystal. And this is going pretty fast, but I was trying to be very generous with the time of this video. This did take me a long time, and I also did have to pick a couple mini games to be able to make it to the end because I felt like I was never going to get all of these. They're not the only creators of these games, I don't think. So it will take a while for you to get these. Maybe if you're in a public server, it'll take less time because people can pick the mini games more often. But as you can see, these are some of the mini games that you can play to get each of the crystal colors. And another thing I will say for people who don't have alternative accounts, just play it on a public server. It will take you the same amount of time because nobody else can see your crystals. They're for you. So don't worry about people stealing your crystals because that can't happen. But once you finish getting all the crystals, you'll get another scenery. So yes, they're a little bit mad. Darth Vader comes back, and he's unmasked. They see who it is, we don't see who it is. But the last part of this quest, all you have to do is play Flee the Facility, and after you complete the entire Flee the Facility, you get a bat. I did have to pick the minigame, and I did lose a couple of times. I'm not the best at Flee the Facility, but as you can see, when you get to the end, there's going to be a bat waiting for you, and you just bring it to the epic guy, and then that will give you your badge, and you get the bat for yourself. So that pretty much sums up the entire quest. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!